Hi, y'all. I'm Risa, and many of you have been with me for a very long time. I thank you for that. I'm an activist for humanity as I raise topics that challenges each of us to go within. I believe in spirituality, in connecting with our planet and finding a source way beyond religion. I do not believe in the God of this system, although I know they are run by gods. I did at one time. The more that I am on a healing journey and discovering myself, the more honest I can be to speak truthfully. And today I like to share some of my healing processes, especially in the last few months. To level up, to go through transformation or evolution, there's many ways that people distinguish the process, leads us to understand more and more what we are letting go of. So in the last couple of months, when I was leveling up, I also was letting go of things that I cannot control. Because I think in my own situation, through gaining wisdom and understanding the harshness of the experiences that leave us brokenhearted, right? And you actually sit within that birthing process of understanding why it happened and then letting it release and then rebirthing. We think through our wisdom that we could alleviate others, especially those we love. And that's holding on to trauma, right? Letting go is a very difficult thing, and then you realize that it has nothing to do with the situations that you are trying to alleviate, control, change destiny. There's a lot of ways of saying it, and it's more about now letting go of all those things that you are ready to finally release. Because as we heal and as we grow and as we live our life, so or we become detached or we think in higher consciousness of connecting with source and alleviating pain and leveling up, we have to go through a process. And most people deny the process because that means that we really have to look within ourselves and sit with those demons, because the demonic energy forces of mind, of the way we think or the way we are influenced, or even through our trauma, it becomes part of our DNA, right? And if we're breaking generational cycles, then we should be able to sit down and discuss the process in all honesty. But most people are leading everybody and including themselves on a path of consciousness that is unrealistic. And that's why the elites are perfectly fine with it, because you only have a smidgen of it. And we all do. There's so much to discover and to learn. And I think one of the things that I was releasing was cellular dysfunction. That's the only way I know how to say it, because I realized where it was attacking me and where I was letting it interfere with my life. And I realized where there were just situations where I could give wisdom, but that's it. I have to just step back, because if people don't see for themselves, how could they ever learn, right? Because people will take advantage of you, and that's just the way it is. And I see many people looping, and I'm not looping, guys. I'm going through it, and I'm speaking openly and honestly about it, even within the realms of the things people want to ignore. And we are ignoring a lot, especially on the world stage, right? And how is the collective conscious going to heal from the many disservices that were bestowed upon them when we are witnessing the stage brilliantly planned through strategy? I don't know about you all, but to display publicly a conversation that was clearly generated leads me to believe that they want to see what you're all right with. And people still take sides and go, towards one propaganda to another. And that could weigh on your own healing. So the last few months I have detached. My services are restricted to people that are just, I shouldn't even say it like that. Let me just say it straight out because I am very honest. I notice that there's many people on the platform that they want to suck your energy. And even though people say that they meet on this platform and they're for humanity, they're really not. And we all get sucked in. And I say that, for me now, many lessons have been learned, especially on the healing process of what it takes, and these false images that people project are only things that lead people to keep interacting with the division that is amongst us. So when we are healing, when I am healing now, and when I am releasing, I realize that the force that guides me is so much stronger than any words that anyone could say. I know that I'm living amongst chaos because the world's order is tipping, and I see humanity just rising up against one another, and I'm not going to be one of the victims, even though I live in an imprisoned world, to die like that. And I can't change everything, and I'm changing myself, but I know that there's something steady behind me. And I wanted to share that because there's so many falsified people out there, and they never stop to think that you're seen. And now we know just really how falsified you are. That's not the way it goes, guys. And yes, I'm very straightforward, and some people don't like that. But in all fairness, I don't like the phoniness that goes on and the people that just pretend. You don't have to pretend. It is what it is. You do you, because that's who you are, and allow other people to be. Don't correct them. See, for me, I'm just sharing an experience, and when I am holding my own, it's because I've been through that experience. So the journey of healing and to be steady and balanced amongst the chaos is really a cool thing, because as much as I have a warrior spirit, my spirit allows me to be this calm. And that doesn't mean I don't flip a switch and just like sometimes say screw off. However, I don't hold on. I know that it's a fleeting moment. So I'm going to leave you all with that to ponder. You can heal, you can grow. Be careful out there as you're healing, guys. I see a lot of people that are healing, just jumping in the same scenario, just in a different scene. Be careful of those things. Peace out.